Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Young Living Switch to Safer series with Simply Serendipity, episode number 6. And today we are going to talk about what you put into your mouth, how you take care of your teeth. So, my name is Laura Erdman-Luntz, and I've been enjoying hosting this whole series for you. I hope you've gotten a little bit out of it. If you're brand new or you're watching this on video, you can find all of the previous episodes and the future ones as they come out at simplyserendipitycentral.com/switch. And we are excited to share all these with you because, y'all, toxins are in our home. They just are. And as much as we like to think we can live a toxic-free life, we really can't. There's so much in the air and the water we drink. It's all around us. But we can control what comes into our home. And we don't know what we don't know. And I totally get how attached we can be to our products. Oh my gosh, when I started the research on this, I thought I was done. I've thrown away my hair gel and my OxyClean because I didn't know. I thought they were good. You know, OxyClean, it was so funny. The name. Excuse me. I got drawn into the name. It's so funny, but I did. And I didn't even think to check it. So today we're going to talk about dental care. And this one I would say in the order of priority, and I've been sharing that the first 5 series were things I thought you should change out in order of priority. And the last, I think I'm doing 9 more, are going to be more even Steven. You have to kind of pick and choose what's important to you. This one happened to be very important to me. I had smaller children. They're now teenagers. But I think this is really important as if you have smaller kids in your home, and that is your dental care, your oral care. So we're going to talk about 3 different products. Excuse me. I swallowed funny right as I hit live. Toothpaste, mouthwash, dental floss. Now, here's the thing, and I want to remind you of this all the time. Remember this. If a product has a warning on it, it's poison. Okay? So remember that. And that is true of your mouthwash and your toothpaste. Have you ever looked at the back? Do not swallow. The problem with live streams, right, is I can't edit out. So forgive my cough. So do not swallow. And that's kind of scary, right? I hope so. It really comes down to a few different ingredients, and I actually brought notes with me today because there were so many things and I couldn't even begin to remember all of them. Let's first talk about toothpaste. So regular everyday toothpaste that you buy at the market, most of them have 3 different ingredients that concern me. Now the first one is triclosan. Do you remember we talked about triclosan with hand soap and how the FDA had outlawed it? Actually, Minnesota was the first to outlaw it. I'm from Minnesota, so I was very proud of my state, in antibacterial soaps. Triclosan is a carcinogenic, and it also disrupts the endocrine system. And what that means is it throws off our hormones. We've talked a little bit about that. We've got rampant issues with hormones in our society between infertility, early onset menses in girls, crazy perimenopause symptoms, and other glands too. In the endocrine system is your hormonal system. So thyroid problems. People are having so many thyroid problems. So that's the problem with triclosan, and it's highly toxic, and it is found in toothpaste when you swallow it. So not only is it absorbed in through your mucous membranes in your mouth, but you swallow it as well. It goes down the throat, which is not good. Another one is parabens. We haven't actually talked about parabens much yet, but parabens are carcinogenic, so they are cancer-causing, and they also cause developmental reproductive issues as well. And we're going to talk a little bit about those more as we go forward, but not a good thing. Finally, the last ingredient is definitely controversial, and that is fluoride. I actually posted on my personal page, fluoride, yay or nay today, because I was just curious, and I'm telling you, a lot of comments, and it's half and half. It really is half and half. Do your research, see what you think. I will tell you, I went nay with fluoride in my family. First of all, definitely not in small children, because you should not be swallowing it at all. And be really careful with that small children, because if you get a bubblegum toothpaste or something that tastes really good, little kids are going to want to swallow it, and they do it accidentally, it slides down your throat anyway. So be really careful. But I will tell you that the reason I changed my mind was I have more of a holistic dentist who actually uses Young Living in her office. She allowed me to put Stress Away in an oxygen mask when I had some of my mercury fillings removed and replaced with all natural ones. She puts a cotton ball of Stress Away in the oxygen mask. I love her. I have a lot of dental anxiety. So anyway, she can't. Do you know that dentists can lose their license for not recommending fluoride? So she couldn't say yes or no to me because I said, what do you think? Fluoride, yes or no? Because I was still on the fence. I had small kids and I was like, do I do it? Do I not? I want to be a good mom. And I said, I tell you what, tell me, do you give fluoride? Do you use fluoride products with your children? Because our children are about the same age. And she said, I do not. And that was all I needed. I said, done. It's out. But I have to say, it's a personal choice. I totally get it. Just know that it's in our water already, so you are getting lots of fluoride. You don't necessarily need it in your toothpaste if you feel really attached to it. Now, the other benefit of this is Thieves Aroma Bright. This one's my favorite. There's also Dentarome, and I believe there's one other. I'm going to post a graphic for you, and it will be on the blog post that goes with this video that talks about the different toothpastes. This one is my favorite one. This is the one I use, and actually I use it for deodorant too, believe it or not. I'm not sure who told me to do that, but I gotta tell you, it's amazing. And my 13-year-old boy, I'm gonna share this with you. So he's at the stinky stage of life, and he has reacted to every deodorant we have found, and he doesn't react to Young Living's, thank goodness. But this one, he mowed the yard, and he came in and he was all sweaty, and he goes, minty fresh. It was really funny. So it works really, really well as deodorant as well, but it doesn't have fluoride, no parabens, no triclosan, and it's in Thieves based, right? So I feel like that Thieves oil, having that in my mouth is a good thing. Okay, a lot to say on this one. I apologize. Okay, the next one is dental floss. Now, dental floss actually has more things than you realize in it. I didn't realize it. I didn't even think about my dental floss. Okay, so this is the third thing that I've thought about since doing this series. So, it actually contains, and I'm not even going to try and say this, but PFOA is the acronym for it, and it has a link to thyroid disease. So, everyday store-bought floss can have this ingredient. Nylon is actually, which most of them are based in nylon, is a petroleum product that takes forever to decay. And it also can have PFC as a coating, which is the coating that comes on the floss, which is associated with thyroid disorders, ADHD, poor immunity, reproductive issues, fetal development concerns, all sorts of lovely things. So Thieves floss doesn't have any of those things, and it's based in Thieves. And I gotta tell you, I feel like putting Thieves between my teeth is a really good thing. So that's another thing that I've changed out. Okay, finally, last but not least, is your mouthwash. Now, mouthwash is another one of those that has that warning on the back that says do not swallow in large capped letters. Now, I will tell you this one does say that, but I will tell you that it has to say it. There's FDA something or other that says it has to say that. But I happen to know there are people out there in the know who swallow this. So just, you decide what you want to do. I don't. It tastes terrible. It really does. I mix half and half with water. So I put a little splits. I've got a little shot glass. I put a little in there, and then I add water, and I swish. And it's 30 seconds of swishing, I believe, and it really feels like forever. But what comes in our everyday store-bought mouthwash we have to be careful with is alcohol. Okay, that's a big one. It's associated with oral cancer. There's also hextidine, which can cause clotting in the parts of the brain that control sensory and neural functions. Lovely, right? It's just crazy. So this doesn't have any of that. It's plant-based, non-toxic, and it supports immunity. This is a nice thing to gargle with when you need it. All right, so that is dental care. Decide what you want to do. If this one's an important one for you, begin the change out. We love these products. We love these products. And I will tell you, these two come in the Thieves Essential Rewards Kit, which is a really great way to get some Thieves into your product. All right, if you are brand new to Young Living, we hope you take the next step and step on the Young Living journey with you. If someone sent you to this video, go back and let them know you're ready to get started. If you just found this by happenstance, we would, simply serendipity, would love to personally support you on your journey, learning how to love Young Living even more. And we personally support every single person who steps on that journey with us. If you're already a Young Living person, definitely begin to consider Essential Rewards. If you're not already on it, Essential Rewards is Young Living's loyalty program, and it is incredibly generous, and it makes this switch out. You know, you're buying things at Target and the grocery store. Instead, you'll be buying them from Young Living, and it makes it easier and more effortless. It's so nice when the delivery comes to your door. We're getting more and more things delivered. Our groceries, meals, books for sure, right? So many products. Get your toothpaste, your deodorant, your shampoo, etc., all delivered to your door as well. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and remember, you can find all the videos at simplyserendipitycentral.com/switch. Have a spectacular day, and join me if you're watching this live tomorrow for episode number 7. Take care.